Hi everyone, my name is Bernadette. I'm a yoga teacher and a plant-based holistic nutritionist. Today, I'm going to show you different moves and stretches that you can do while working at home. Let's begin. First off is move away from your desk so you have space to stretch. Then sit comfortably at the center of your chair where your feet are grounded to the floor. We will start with some simple grounding breaths, and you may choose to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. So take a deep breath in through your nose, and then exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. 2 more times. Inhale, fill your lungs. And then exhale all the tension out. 1 more time. Inhale fully. And then exhale completely. All right, and we'll start with just simple shoulder rolls. So moving your shoulders up and then back and then down. Okay, just starting to create some movement in the shoulders so that it stays lubricated after all that slouching. And then moving forward towards the opposite direction. Just 3 or a few rounds of that. And then sit up tall. And then inhale, lift the arms up over your head. And then exhale, release your arms to the side. So moving with the breath. Inhale again, lift. Now interlace your fingers, turn your palms up. And then think you're trying to press your palms towards the ceiling and you're opening your ribs where you house your lungs. So you can breathe properly here, releasing any tension on the sides of the body. And then we'll do some movements. Inhale. And then exhale, now you round, you push forward. Spread your shoulder blades. Inhale again, lift. And then exhale, round, reach your arms forward. 1 more time, inhale. And then exhale. And then inhale back up. And then exhale, release your hands to the sides. All right, so now I'm releasing any tension in your neck. So move your head to the right. And then you may grab the edge of your chair with your left hand. And if it's comfortable, you may place your right hand lightly on the side of your head for some weight. And then feel the stretch in the side of the neck. You can gently move your head forward and back. And pause where you need the stretch. Direct your breath there. Our head is actually very heavy, and our neck carries that weight the whole day. And then to come out, release your head, roll your chin in, and then head back to the center. Okay, we'll do the other side. Okay, tilt your head to the other side. You may grab the edge of the chair with your right hand. Okay, breathe, adjust your head forward and back. Gently breathe into the side. You're not really pushing your head down. The hand is just a weight there. Breathe. And you can hold this as long as you want. And release your hand, roll your chin in, and then back to the center. Now we will twist. So you will turn to one side of your chair. You will turn your chest now towards the back, towards the arm of the chair. And then you take an inhale, you lengthen, and exhale, you turn your chest towards the back. So twists are good for unwinding the spine. So take the time to do this. So especially if you've been slouching the whole day, this really feels good. And you may hear some cracks, and that's okay. And to come out, bring your head back, and then your torso back to center. And then we'll do the other side. Okay. So facing the other side, turn your ribs towards the back of the room, grab the arm of the chair, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, revolve your chest. So you're using here your breath. So inhale, you expand, you lengthen up, and you exhale, you turn a little bit more. One more breath. And then look forward, back to center. All right. So now stretching your glutes. So you do a figure 4 with your leg. So right ankle on top of the left thigh, and then you fold forward any amount. It doesn't have to be very deep. You can only be here, and that already you feel your right glute, or you can go deeper, any depth that you're able to. You breathe here. Keep your hips down to your chair though. And then inhale back up. If you can stay there for a minute, that's great. You will feel more stretch, and then do the other side. And then fold. The beauty of the breath is that it actually creates space in your body. So use that, like energetically direct your breath to where you need the stretch or opening. And then come back up, release, and then stretching the hamstrings. The hamstrings are connected to our sitting bones, and if we've been sitting the whole day, the hamstrings get tight and it will pull your low back. So stretching it out is actually good. So a simple one, still using your chair, you can just place your right leg forward, work on straightening your leg, and you fold any amount. So from the hip crease, you fold any amount, and then you breathe into the hamstring. As your body starts to open, if you do this regularly, you can see that you can progress and you can go deeper. And again, use the breath. You can stay here for 30 seconds to a minute. The longer you stay, the more open your body gets. To come out, come back up, bend the knee, and then release. Just feel that right leg, and then you switch. So again, inhale and then exhale, fold. At first, it may feel really tight, but then eventually, as you're there, your brain will tell your body, hey, it's okay, and then you're opening up a little bit more. And then slowly come back up, release your leg. And then now we'll stretch your back. So you will just turn your chair like so, and you place your hands on top of the back of the chair, and you will move your hips back. And here you can bend your knees. So the key here is to just gently press your arms down to the chair, and then you move your hips back so that you lengthen your spine. So if your hamstrings feel tight and your back rounds like so, bend your knees. So it's important that the spine is nice and long here. You breathe. It's also a nice stretch in your shoulder. And you can turn and do a little bit of twist. So you bend your left leg, press your right thigh back, and then turn your chest, pressing the left arm down. And then back center, and then do the opposite. Bend that right knee, turn your chest to the left. And as your body starts to open, maybe you can move your feet further back and stretch a little bit more. And you can stay here or do this at any point where you need a back stretch. And then to come out, just walk your feet in and then back to the center. So those are simple movements that you can do while you're working. It's really great to take that time to pause and do this. Your body will feel great, and probably you'll have more energy to do your next task. Here are some practical tips that you can use to stay healthy so that you feel better and live well. First off, is start your day with gratitude. What I like to do is be thankful for another day that I'm alive and another chance to be with my loved ones. It's really simple, but it sets the tone for your day. Second is get some natural vitamin D from the sun. So take some time to step out and soak that sun in. Take the advantage that you live in the tropics and you have all the sun that you need. It helps with your hormone regulation and it helps you feel good. So get that sun, guys. Next is eat your fruits and veggies. As cliche as it may sound, you really need to eat your fruits and veggies to stay nourished because your body thrives in plants. What you put in your body plays an important role in your mental health. So when you have a snack, try to grab that fruits and nuts instead of your chips and cookies. When you have your meals, have your vegetables. You don't have to get rid of your favorite food, whatever that may be. Just add those into your diet and you will thrive. When you feel good, then you will also be more productive at work and you will have a better relationship with the people around you. Next is another important thing. Schedule your exercise or movement routine. It's really important to plug it into your schedule. Otherwise, you'll have the tendency to just sit the whole day and then your back starts to hurt, your shoulders will get really tense, or other parts of the body will start to ache. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple movements that really make your body move in certain ways and you're able to breathe properly. You can do what we did earlier using the chair, or follow a video like in any platform or in YouTube. Start with basics. It can be 10 minutes throughout the day, or you can plug several 10 minutes during the day. And use whatever you have at home. Find something that you love. It can be dancing, it can be walking, like in a particular space. It doesn't matter. Like, find something that you love that you can stick to, because consistency is key. When we exercise, guys, our bodies release this happy hormones, endorphins, and that's why we feel good. And as you already know, when you feel good, you're able to do more and have a harmonious relationship with the people around you. Fifth is stay hydrated. Let water be your drink of choice. You can have your coffee early in the morning, but throughout the day, grab that water. Instead also of grabbing a sugary drink or another cup of coffee, grab that water. The thing with stimulants, that is your coffee and sugary drinks, it gives you that sudden crash. And when you crash, your energy is really low and you'll have the tendency to grab another cup of coffee or sugar to drink. So with water, it keeps your energy as stable as possible. It's cheap and readily available. Have the water bottle with you, fill it, drink it, refill it. Water. Next is take time to pause. Throughout the day, when you feel overwhelmed, step out of your computer, maybe go outside, breathe some fresh air, even just for a few minutes. That will already give you that sense of calmness, because it calms the nervous system, breathing properly. When you're breathing oxygen, that will bring oxygen into your bloodstream and into your brain. And when there's enough oxygen, you're able to focus, you're able to think properly. So take that time to pause. It's very important, it's very simple, but it's really good for your nervous system. The next one is simple, but probably hard to do. So take some time to get off social media. If you've been staring at the computer the whole day and the next thing you do is grab your phone and be in social media, probably for an hour or so, that means your brain is not really getting a break. Spend that time instead to be with your family. Spend quality time with your kids or your spouse or anyone, with your loved ones. Or make it your me time. Maybe that's a time you read a book or just chill. So take some time off social media. Sometimes we want to connect, but maybe it's time to disconnect from your social media. The last one is underrated but very important. Get enough sleep. It is when you sleep that your body repairs and heals. And when you're sleeping well, you feel rejuvenated and ready for the next day because you're rested. It'd be great if you can set a schedule for sleeping and waking, because our body thrives in routine, and you would know how many hours of sleep you've been getting daily. At least get 8 hours of sleep a day. It is very important and it's so good for you.